What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Frankiehardworkshow with another video. And earlier I made a video about Laura London. She basically posted a message to Nipsey Hussle today on Father's Day. And how she missed him and things like that. I'll post a video. You go check it out. It's a good video. But I wanted to pretty much say something about this whole thing that Nipsey Hussle and his family going through, and I got to thinking about Blacc Sam, because Blacc Sam, Nipsey also was always the forefront. He was always the person that pushed the business. He was the face of the Marathon Continue. That was his baby. That's what he came up with, and Blacc Sam was always the one that was, in the back, handling the business and doing the other business and, investing and things of that nature. So, he was just playing his part in the background. He was never in the forefront, People knew who he was, of course, but, he never had that much, attention on him like that. He was just, in the genius in the background. But, I got to thinking, since this happened, rest in peace, his brother got killed, and shot abruptly out of nowhere. Nobody didn't even expect this. It happened in front of the store, right where they all hung up at, right where they came up at. And I thought about that. When this happened, that immediately, of course, obviously changed his life and his family life. I'm talking about Blacc Sam. It changed his life and the family life, his kids and everybody's life, right? But it also changed Blacc Sam's life to a whole different point now. To whereas I just got to thinking, do you think that Blacc Sam is under pressure? And the reason why I say that, because, like I said, he's thrown in the front now. He's the one that got to be the breadwinner. He's the one that's got to carry on a legacy. He's the one that everybody looking at, because it's like this situation happened with this Crip thing. That's one example I'm going to give you, where the Crips allegedly filed for the Marathon Continues. And I made a video about that. And I also made another video about the fact that Blacc Sam filed for it too. But see, my thing about that was the Crips filed for it on May 16th. And Blacc Sam filed for it I think May 28th. So he was 2 weeks behind them. And me thinking that is you know what? He's not really the social media type. So it's he really didn't catch that until TMZ posted that. And that got me to thinking he's got to be under a lot of pressure. Because he got to deal with this, with his brother just getting killed. Because he still don't have time to mourn, but at the same time, he got to carry on his legacy. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. This is a real interesting point of view that I was thinking about. I know he's under a lot of pressure, because everybody didn't expect him to carry this on. And now he have to go to I feel like he probably will have to go to court for the Marathon Continue trademark. And that's more pressure, because you're dealing with a whole LLC, Crip LLC, and, it's just him and his family. I want, and I'm not trying to say anything about the people that was around Nipsey, but, I really don't see too much or hear too much about him, except Jay Stone. Shout out to him. He, stay bigging up his name. But I'm talking about from the business aspect. This is going to be a big deal, and I know it's a lot of pressure for him. And then I also got to thinking, too, it's how is he going to carry his legacy on? Because this is hard. Like I said, Nipsey was the forefront. He was the, what they call that? He the one that had the charm. You know what I mean? People looked at him as the one that, talked and that made the business deal. But his brother was the one that was behind the scene handling the business. His brother don't seem like the type that's a flashy type of guy. He don't even wear jewelry like that. Nipsey was a flashy type of dude. He drove drops. He had flashy jewelry. He enjoyed his life. His camera was on, and his life was on the camera in front of everybody. While meanwhile, Blacc Sam was in the cut. So this is a drastic change for him. Like, this is not easy for him to just be thrown in the front like that. And now it's like, all right, I'm handling the business now, and I'm about to take over. It's not that easy. So that's what I'm worried about, because look, they closed the store down due to a lot of the sales, because a lot of people bought a lot of stuff, and I wonder what's going on with that as well, because they were saying that store made a couple mil off of that, and that got to be a big deal to handle all that inventory and deal with your brother passing. And like they said this week, they just showed him either this week or a couple of days ago, they showed him with him and his niece Amani, Nipsey Hussle's daughter. You still gotta be an uncle. You still gotta be strong for the family as well. Because like I said, Nipsey was the rock of that family. And for him to have to step in that position now is a big deal. Because remember, he also got to deal with the fact of who's going to be in charge of Nipsey Hussle's estate. You see what I'm saying? That's a big deal. Like, people don't understand that. It's not that easy where you can just turn the switch and you so used to being in the cut and used to being laid back to now you got to turn up 1,000. I mean, of course you will do that because that's your family. You want to keep the family legacy going on, but it's not as easy as it looks or as it sounds. So I want to ask the question again. Do you believe that he's under pressure a little bit? Because like I said, I seen the picture of him. You can tell in that picture, from I'm looking, maybe I could be over-exaggerating, maybe I could be overthinking or over-analyzing it, but from the looks of that picture, he looked like he got a lot on his mind. He looked like he have a lot on his mind, like he's really going through something right now. And of course it is with his brother. I know that's number one thing on his mind, but I'm guarantee you the number one B is the question of how I'm going to take this business over and keep it going. Because he's the one everybody looking at. They're not looking at his sister. They're not looking at his mother. They're not looking at his father. They're not looking at Lauren London. They're not looking at Jay Stone. They're not looking at nobody else. He's the one that everybody expected to take it over and make it even better. You understand? That got to be a lot of pressure. And I feel bad for the brother, man. Not just for the fact that, he lost his brother. His brother got murked. Because even the funeral, you even seen the funeral, he's like, he wasn't supposed to go out like this. This wasn't supposed to happen like this. I can almost guarantee this was the last thought in his mind. And then same thing with Nipsey Hussle. He didn't even have a will. So think about that. A lot of this pressure now, who gets what, who gets this, who deserves that. That got to be a lot of pressure for him. And I feel bad for the brother, man. I don't really know how old he is. I know they said Nipsey Hussle was 33, and like I said, when he passed, he was very, very intelligent, very mature for his age. So I'm guessing Sam probably like 36, 37, who knows. But it's just, to me, I feel bad for the brother because he got thrown in this. He got thrown in this spotlight. He never been that type of dude. I remember watching Nipsey years ago when he was coming up, and they used to be talking about his brother. His brother was locked up for a minute. His brother was getting money, but his brother was locked up for a minute. But the thing is, what a lot of people don't understand, what a lot of people don't know either, Blacc Sam was the bread of that. A lot of this stuff happened because Sam put that money up. And Nipsey, Nipsey had it on the course. Nipsey got his money too, but Sam was the one that was behind the scene. And they did a lot of, he was a big part of the Marathon Continue. But like I said, Nipsey had that. Nipsey was very charismatic, also smart as well. And he, dealt with people. Well, he dealt with people all the time. He's very social. To me, and from what I'm analyzing, I could be wrong, but Blacc Sam seems like he don't mess with a lot of people. He don't seem real social like that. So it has to be hard for him, and I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the family as well. I feel bad for everybody as well, but I also feel bad for him. I definitely know he's under a lot of pressure. But at the same time, man, I wish the best for him. As far as the situation go with the Crip, you haven't heard anything yet that him and that they're going to court of. You haven't heard anything yet, but I'm pretty sure issue definitely going to rise soon because, that's the Marathon Continue. That's his brother came up with that concept. And that's crazy that, that wasn't trademarked. That's crazy that wasn't trademarked. But when things like this happen, a lot of things come out. I'm not trying to You know, the Crips calling the Crips a snake for doing this. I'm not saying that. But, you know, it's just weird that this happens after he died. You know what I mean? Why wasn't something that they couldn't collaborate on together, you know, while he was alive? But, you know, that's a whole nother video. But I was really getting to thinking about that today, man. Like I really felt bad for the brother. And like I said, you know, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And happy Father's Day to all the people out there that wasn't able to make it, you know, that not on this earth and was able to make it. But like I said, my condolences to him and his family. But I just want to say to Blacc Sam, if I had a chance, man, to say to him, man, like I haven't been in this position. I want to be in this position. I know it got to be hard, but be strong and hold your head, man. You know, think what's best for your family, not about the fans. Think about what's best for the family, and would it be good for us that? Don't let the pressures of the fan and the public make you make decisions that's not good for you and your family. But it's your boy Frankie Hard Work. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. And, you know, share this video. And I want to hear your opinion about that. I want to hear, do you think that he's under a lot of pressure? And if so, why? Why do you believe he's under a lot of pressure? Not even just the fact of his brother, you know, got killed. Of course he feels some type of way about that. But I'm talking about under pressure because he got to take over what his brother left behind. So you let me know how you feel. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Be easy.